This season, how can I explain this season? It's been absolutely incredible. It's the first season we did enter, the first time I've done my own night on Ibiza. And, we knew we had a good idea. We thought we had a good idea, but we had a new team. It was totally so many questions. We really didn't know how it was going to go. We hoped that it was going to go good, and honestly, it went better than we imagined. We're really, really, really happy. Some people didn't know what the dot was. They didn't know the dot was Richie Houghton. They didn't know Richie Houghton was the dot. They didn't know the dot was at Space. They didn't know it was on Thursdays. So we had all these things, and some people were confused. It was a little bit mysterious and secret, but we actually wanted it that way. We wanted it to be secret. We wanted it to be special. We didn't want everybody to know what the dot was or that Richie Houghton. But we were a little bit scared in the middle of the season. But in the end, we had great people. People came and they stayed until the very end, to the last record. The energy of the room was amazing. We had good-looking people. We had girls. We had guys. We had, great VIPs. Honestly, I decided to Space for many different reasons. I had so many great years at Amnesia, and I love Amnesia. But spending so much time there and also being very respectful to Sven and Cocoon, it wasn't, it's not my club. I hope people understand what I say when that. Of course it's my club, but it was Sven's night, and I felt that if I was going to really take a step away from Sven and Cocoon and do my own thing, I had to mark it in a new club. It had to be that way, And so we had lots of ideas. We went around a couple of clubs, and honestly, when I walked through Space and walked through the different rooms, the first time, it was really like, okay, I can do this. I didn't want a night of just 2 or 3 dance floors of music, techno over there, minimal over there, house over there. Like, all the nights in Ibiza, are all mostly about music, which is the foundation. It's the most important. But everybody knows I'm into technology and into some different things, and I wanted to show people, if I was going to have my own night, a little bit more about Richie Houghton than just music. We also say take the next step, and that's really taking a step into this world of imagination, of experience, and then when you leave the next day, having some incredible experience and night that you're going to remember for the rest of your life. It's also, people ask what the dot is. For in English, we call the dot a point of entry. It's like, for me, when I see the dot, it's like I can open it and like climb in, and then I'm inside this experience that we've all made. But also, it's more than that. The idea that you have a circle that's bringing people together, that, the success of Enter was about me and my friends coming to the island and then meeting, new friends, the Keakuma team, the Space team, everybody working. We became this circle of friends, this family, and we all believed in what we were doing on Thursdays, and that was spreading. In a way, Ibiza, it's a point of entry. People think the whole year, what am I going to do in this summer? I'm going to Ibiza. Why? Wow, there's music, there's craziness, but they're already thinking of entering into something. I love the island that people from all over the world come here and they put the rest of their lives behind them. This Ibiza is its own reality. And so people, I think, are very open, and they want to you know, at the end of the day, people come here for some type of experience, you know, and for me, it makes, you know, it's the perfect situation, you know, to prepare people to lose themselves in a new type of club night, a new type of experience, or just kind of some kind of crazy story that we're all telling. Continuing on with that idea of bringing friends together and family together, we had the night with Sven and I, where I played at Amnesia on the Monday with Sven, and then on Thursday Sven played together with me. And then, you know, later, a couple weeks later, we also did a very special event with Cadenza and Luciano and I, and that was the same kind of thing. You know, Luciano and I had so many cool after-hours experiences on the island. We actually met, you know, with Ricardo. We really started to become friends on this island. Somewhere around here, in some crazy villa, we were playing for 18 hours together and partying and doing crazy things. And it was like, hey, now, after all this time, we have our own nights. You know, we have a new success. Let's come together. You know, we have some of the same crowd, but also different. We have some of the same type of music, but also he goes one side, I go to the other. And to bring all that together was, again, it was bringing families together. And, you know, at the end of the day, like, you know, having fun. After Plastic Man had finished last year, I was looking for a new project, and it was only that I put Plastic Man to the side that I was able to say, okay, team, let's do this new Ibiza project. And honestly, next year, you know, I don't see Plastic Man coming back until 2014, because the second year of Enter is also very important. So maybe one day Plastic Man will visit Enter, but of course it will be a special moment, but it will be a lot of work and really complicated. So we're working our way up there.